everybody, it's Sabrina Henne live. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Today, a rose reading, and inside my box it says, plant yourself here. Plant yourself. And so, this card jumped out a while ago. It's got beautiful roses in all shapes and forms. And it's really lovely. In all phases of growth. In all seasons. There's 4 of them. There could be more. And many more seasons. And the phase that they go through. So what season are you in of your life? Are you in a growth phase? Are you being planted in darkness right now? Are you planting new seeds in darkness? And then you're growing in amazing ways in darkness. But when springtime comes, there's going to be a beautiful bloom. And you're going to see why all those days of darkness had to come to the surface. And so embracing change, cycles of life, transition and growth. Yes, that's what I see. Yes. So, for example, if you're a beautiful pansy, you may not have the same season as other flowers. And then other bulbs may have totally a different season of planting. For example, if you plant tulips in the fall. And then elephant ears you may plant in the spring, so they'll bloom in the summer. So you must know your season. When is your season going to emerge? Whoa, wastelands. Yes, yes, yes. Tend to your garden. Make sure it has the proper soil. Make sure you have the things that you need to transform into this growth period. Make sure that you have the proper education, the tools you need to expand, the money that you might need to make that project work, the people you might need in place to make it all happen, the technology, the futuristic vibes, the cosmic intelligence. Yes, I'm picking up on that. Like new Earths, new planets, new origins, that sort of thing. But when we're focusing on our garden, and only our garden, not everybody else's garden, focus on your own garden, you're going to have to tend to it. You're going to have to pull up the weeds. Oops. That person is not going to help me in my life of growth. Maybe, maybe you don't need those things around you, or maybe certain people will bring you down and you don't need those kind of people in your garden. Oh my gosh, there's going to be a reunion. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And look at the rose. Roses are really pretty. They really are. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendships. Through this tilling of the soil, through your expansion, through your growth period, Maybe you're going to school. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're going back to college. You're going to meet new people. You're going to meet new people wherever you go in this transitional process. And it's going to be a wonderful, exciting reunion. Maybe it's going to bring back new friendships, or you're going to meet new people. And maybe it'll give you opportunity to bring back in some of your other friendships or your older friendships, maybe from long ago. Whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. Oh my God, how exciting. Oh, that card jumped. Maybe this is going to put you in, as you collaborate with all these people, it's going to inspire you to step outside the box and to move forward with your YouTube channel, or the book you've always wanted to write, or maybe a workout channel, or woodworking, or whatever whatever is in your plant. Sometimes our hobbies are a good indicator, and I know a lot of people are like, don't focus on your hobbies. I don't agree. Focus on your hobbies, because when you focus on your hobbies, it's going to bring out the child within. It's going to be a new birth of, oh yes, I feel like I'm myself again, or I feel like I should, it's going to bring back, the tenderness, the innocence of your childhood, and those little things, and things that you kind of pick up on. Oh, I remember that Winnie the Pooh bear, and maybe because you had Winnie the Pooh bear in your crib when you were little, you might want Winnie the Pooh crib, or the same thing for your grandchild. And oh my gosh, this is so amazing. And then release all your petals in the wind. Release them, release them. And then this will be the transformation, the shedding. It's going to be a new change. It's going to be refreshing, because maybe you went back into the past for just a little bit to reminisce, and then you're like, you know what? I don't really want to focus on the past anymore. I want to just move forward in my new seasons of change, and I'm going to bloom, and after I bloom, I'm going to release my petals into whatever season it is. I can't help but to think about that book, Petals in the Wind by V.C. Andrews, which was really popular in the 80s. Was it 80s? Yeah, okay. The Temple of the Rose. Through this expansion and release, you're going to tap into not only expressionism, activation, scarlet codes, and ancient powers that your ancestors actually tapped into. Sometimes we feel certain things in our system like, why am I like that? Or it's because your ancestors probably went through it. Because think about it, you came out of all your ancestors during whatever they went through. It's really amazing if you really think about it. And then the power of Sophia. When you see Sophia, it's definitely something, it is basically a powerhouse of transformation. Maybe you are going to eventually do, I see channel, like a channel, like some sort of channel that somebody here wants to do. And it's going to make them transform. Maybe it's a YouTube channel. Does somebody here want to do a YouTube channel? on woodworking. Okay, so oh, whoa, that card came out again, and I put it back in there, and so, oh, it's jumping. Ancient power, expressionism, activation. So, yeah, you definitely have powers supporting you. People that are in your court, your family lineages are counting on you. Think about what your ancestors went through to get you to this point. Maybe we take a lot for granted. We jump in our cars or whatever. We have really an easy life compared to a lot of our ancestors. And so what are you doing with this time? You're just blowing it in front of the TV or whatever while your ancestors worked like a dog to get you to where you are. Okay, so, whoa. After all this, after this big blow up of power and transformation, and Sophia, the divine plan, wisdom, and intelligence, and destiny. So what is your destiny? Whoops. What is your destiny? Yeah, what is your destiny? And that is where Sophia, the power of Sophia, comes in. And that's where you celebrate and have your harvest time, because you realize that was your destiny. It's like Jesus when he went up on the cross. He thought his destiny was helping people, and he did help people in an amazing way. But it wasn't what God's plan was for him, you know. And that's where the harvest came. Jesus, he knew he had to be the sacrifice, and that was his destiny. And the sacred replenishment of waters, sacred waters. You're going, and after all that transformation, as the beautiful flower that you are, we all need water, because it's the essence of life is water. So that's it for today. Bye, you guys.